Hello everybody, my name is Susan Scoggins. I'm a speech pathologist with Houston Area Parkinson's Society, and it's another one of my speech exercise class for you to practice with along with me. First thing that we're going to be doing on the exercise is a breath support exercise. We're going to do an ah sound and we're going to hold it for 20 seconds. And what I'd like to do is for you to pause the video and then do it 4 more times. All right, here we go. Taking a big deep breath. Great. Push pause and do it about 4 more times. Even better, do it 9 more times. Next on the list is the high-pitched E. We'll do it one right after another. We'll do it for holding it for 3 to 5 seconds. So they're high pitch. It's to use the muscles of the larynx, the superior laryngeal muscles. They pull the larynx up and they hold it. So it's kind of like putting a weight in your hand and doing the bicep curl. So you're trying to strengthen and keep the muscles patent that are the extrinsic laryngeal muscles and holding them up. Here we go. So a high-pitched E. We'll do it for 3 to 5 seconds. Good. Again. Good. Again. Again. Good, one more time. Great. Okay, what we're doing next is some exercises for swallowing. And so the first one is where you stick your tongue out, anchor it with your teeth and lips, and then swallow. So we'll do that about 5 times. You might have to take a sip of water to moisten your mouth so you can, but don't do that when you're swallowing the liquids. What you want to do is swallow that normally. And then with the residue, the moisture that's in your mouth, swallow it with your tongue sticking out. So I'll do it again. And do that about 5 times. And you may need to pause because now we're moving on to the Mendelssohn maneuver. And this one is where you're doing a normal swallow, but you're stopping in the middle of the swallow. And with this one, it's the extrinsic laryngeal muscles holding the larynx up and holding it and strengthening these muscles here because we have to have good full movement of the larynx when we swallow. So it's gonna look like this, and you can tell that I'm not breathing during that time because there's a little bit of strain on my face. So here we go. And then release. So you're holding your breath, and the reason is because the epiglottis, if this is your vallecula, here's your mouth, you're chewing the food up, it'll go down, slide down into the vallecula. That vallecula goes up and flips over, and then the food and liquid goes down into the esophagus. This right here is your airway, and it's completely covering your airway. So do that about 5 times. So pause the video and do it about 5 times. Okay, I think you're probably doing that. So I want you, the next thing on the list is the cervical exercises for the muscles on the outer portion of our neck. So we have intrinsic muscles and we have extrinsic muscles, and we have muscles all through here, and even the supportive muscles help with the pharyngeal muscles used for swallowing. So we're going to turn our chin to our right shoulder, and we're going to hold for about 20 seconds. You want to drop this left so it's a good stretch on this side. Then switch, you're going to do the left, chin to the left shoulder, chin to the left shoulder, drop your right, and hold for about 20 seconds. And then right ear to right shoulder, drop your left, pull it back. So then now we're getting a little bit anterior. We've got this muscle stretched and we're getting some muscles stretched here. Next, left ear to left shoulder, drop your right, pull that shoulder back. And then last exercise is just dropping your chin to your chest and stretching the muscles on either side of the cervical spine. So it's just a chin to chest. Great. All right, last on the list is a breath support exercise. You're inhaling through the nose for a count of 3, exhaling, extending that for a count of 8 through the nose. So you're inhaling 2, 3, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 2, 3, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 2, 3, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 2, 3, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 2, 3, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 2, 3, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 2, 3, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great, do that. All these exercises are really good to do every day. One of them that we're not going to do is, but it is very good for the orbicularis on the buccinator muscle here, is puckering and holding for a count of 60 seconds with the last 10 seconds pulling tighter, and then switching right away, switching to a smile. And so now you're extending this muscle of the lips and contracting these muscles here. And so you're holding that for 60 seconds with the last 10 seconds pulling tighter. So that's something to do on your own, and it's a very good exercise because it keeps the lips sealed. Okay, let's do some exercises for our brain, thinking brain. So these are famous fathers. So I'm going to give you, I'll give you a clue, and then I think I've got the answers. Yes, I do. So I'll wait a brief moment for you to think up the answer. Okay, this is a famous father. He became famous as the father of antibiotics quite by accident. If you said Alexander Fleming, that was great. Oh, this could be a Jeopardy one. For his cutting-edge ideas on the origins of man, he is known as the father of evolution. Who is Charles Darwin? All right, we all know that George Washington is the father of this country, but who is considered the father of India? Who is Mahatma Gandhi? Okay, if you hear me flipping, that's because the answers are on the back of the sheet of paper. All new physicians pledge an oath based on the writings and practices of this ancient Greek father of medicine. Who is Hippocrates? The process of purifying milk was named after this French father of bacteriology. Who is Louis Pasteur? Although he wrote the Canterbury Tales in Middle English, he is considered the father of English literature. Who is Geoffrey Chaucer? Excommunicated by the Roman Catholic Church for his radical ideas, this German theologian became the father of Protestantism in the early 16th century? Who is Martin Luther? Two writers, one British from 1866 to 1946, and one French writer from 1828 to 1905 have each been called the father of science fiction. So we need to name one of them. Who is H.G. Wells, he's the British, and Jules Verne, the French. Can you name either of the father of the A-bombs or the father of the H-bomb? Robert Oppenheimer was the father of the A-bomb, and Edward Teller was the father of the H-bomb. If you remember math from high school, you could probably name this ancient Greek father of geometry. Who is Euclid? E-U-C-L-I-D. The first over-the-counter mouthwash was named after this British father of antiseptics. Who is Joseph Lister, as in Listerine? That was great. Okay, wonderful. So we could do a couple more things, and this is just the long and short of it. So what I'll do is I will give you a clue and that or definition, and the answer has either the word long or short in it. An alternate route that takes less time. It either has the word long or short in it. Shortcut. All right. Crisco, for example. Shortening. To be given insufficient money back when you've paid for something. Shortchanged. On every world map, there are the north and south lines, and that divide the earth into equal parts. Longitude, had to check that one. I think I knew it though. This shape is best described as a stretched out circle or square. Oblong. Defensive positions in baseball between second and third base. That's an easy one. Shortstop. A person's weak points, deficiencies, or flaws. Shortcomings. A person employed in a port to load or unload ships. Longshoreman. Very good. Good thing that we've been practicing. Keep it up. It's good for your, so the things that we've worked on was breath support, voice, swallowing, and we did some cognitive exercises as well. So I'll see you next time. Again, my name is Susan, and I'm a speech pathologist with HAPS.